What's good, Dlux family? Welcome back to the channel. In this video right here, I'm about to be reacting to 14 most embarrassing moments caught on camera. Now, have you ever been embarrassed on camera? I don't think I have. I don't think I ever have. I don't really get embarrassed, honestly. Like, there was one time I threw up in the classroom, but the shit really wasn't embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw up, so I had to throw up. It's pretty simple. Like, what the hell am I being embarrassed for? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But I don't recall a time I've been embarrassed. Comment down below any times that you guys have been embarrassed. I want to hear these stories because it might be funny, man. Let's get it straight into the video.
Hello everyone. What could be worse and at the same time funnier than a terribly...
Quick little story time. I used to be a professional scooter rider. No cap, flips and all that. Check out my Instagram. That's why I have my Instagram link. But let me just get straight into it.
Only an awkward moment caught on camera. And thanks to YouTube, you can be sure that other people's funny mistakes will go viral all over the internet.
What the hell going on?
That's why we're here today. Let's meet the stars of our video. Let's get it on. If you've ever seen a political debate, you know that it can get pretty heated.
Especially with ugly ass Donald Trump.
Any means are good to defend your point of view and convince the audience that you're right. Well, almost any means. In this case, a politician during a TV debate got a bit too excited, but apparently that wasn't enough, so he decided to use an unexpected weapon, his upper jaw. The most interesting thing is that he didn't feel embarrassed for a second, but just kept talking at the same pace. Maybe this happens to him every...
This dude's whole mouth fell out his... Bro, what? Bro, his whole mouth fell out. Nigga. Dumbass, stupid ass, ugly ass.
Thus, it was definitely a first for the woman behind. Everyone drops their smartphones from time to time. Some people are lucky and manage not to ruin their devices, but others have to take their phone to the repair shop constantly. But Jack Cooksey outdid them all. This Australian not only dropped his phone, but accidentally became famous all over the world. This was possible thanks to two coincidences. First, Jack unexpectedly turned out to be the first buyer of the famous and highly anticipated iPhone 6 in Australia. And second, after leaving the store, when the guy was surrounded by reporters, he dropped his brand new iPhone on the sidewalk, and of course, everything was caught on camera.
This nigga is nervous.
Fortunately, despite the fall, the device remained intact, which became a great advertisement for Apple. In addition, Jack became famous around the world.
Oh, he's lit.
Internet users love cat videos. But more than cats, we like videos where people fall, especially if the fall is unexpected, painful.
That's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact.
What happened to Bobby Blank, a young man who graduated from Davenport University in Michigan. Of course, he wanted to celebrate, so he decided that the best idea was to do a backflip. And, well, he almost made it.
I think I've seen this before. No, I didn't see this. Oh my gosh, you're such a loser for that one, bro. If that happened to me, I would be embarrassed. This is why I avoid situation. I can do a backflip, but I would not do it with a gown on because it's restricting, bro. You should have not. Did you practice this before, or you just thought you could whip it out?
It properly.
No gay shit.
After the video of his fall went viral, Bobby was invited to Steve Harvey's show to try it again, and this time the backflip was successful.
He almost fell again.
Let's be honest,
stupid ass.
People pick their nose from time to time. It's only natural. Monkeys, for example, pick their noses too. So we can say that the instinct to look for things in our nostrils has been with us for millions of years. It was probably important for survival and all that, except that today, of course, you usually just do it alone and at home, in the bathroom or behind closed doors.
What the fuck?
Certainly not in a football stadium, especially if it's a stadium with cameras that record Australian Football League fans. Imagine, more than 30,000 people are watching you. Well, at least he didn't eat the result of his...
I wouldn't even give a shit.
You've
I wouldn't
probably
even
seen
care.
these short TV interviews in the news reports. You know, the ones where the person is terribly nervous about having to talk to the journalists, but persistently repeats the text that they've learned. Perhaps this interview with a man wearing glasses would have been just another one in the list, and nobody would have remembered it if the wind hadn't interfered. The wind and a plastic bag that appeared out of nowhere. But the coolest thing is that it landed on the man's face just when he'd finished talking, after a brief pause.
Even the best one in the world.
Imagine a party, dance music,
That bag told him to shut the hell up.
Some of them are dancing,
That's
others
OD.
prefer to drink. Most people prefer doing both things at the same time. Of course, in these situations you can sweat, especially if you move around a lot. If this were an advertisement, there'd be a speech about the benefits of some new deodorant. But this girl apparently doesn't love deodorants. Why else would she smell her armpits so carefully and even touch them, especially when there are so many people around? Well, she'd be a good match for the guy who was looking for something in his nose. These two are literally made for each other.
Oh, y'all nasty as shit. Oh, man.
And hopefully we won't remember this video suddenly over lunch.
Oh, man.
John Collins is a professional basketball player who plays for the NBA's Atlanta Hawks. He's over 2 meters tall, and his stats on the field are incredible. But even a man like that can easily make a mistake. When he walked off the field during a game against the Denver Nuggets, the athlete was enjoying the cheers of the crowd, high-fiving everyone. But seems he got too excited. Clearly, Collins didn't mean to slap this kid in the face. It's a classic situation where one person is what he's doing, while the other person is just at the wrong place at the wrong time. But what's weird is that
His hat fell off and all.
after slapping the guy in the face. Could it be that a hand and a face are exactly the same to touch?
That's OD.
Sometimes when you're too happy, you could do a lot of things that you'll regret later. Like punching a referee. By accident, of course, right during the game. Carlos Boozer, Chicago Bulls
That's
power
OD.
forward, punched the referee
Big ass.
very hard after rejoicing over a great shot. Referee Danny Crawford was just one step away from Boozer.
Oh,
He clearly
my
wasn't
gosh.
expecting this. Getting hit in the stomach or even lower can be very painful. However, after a couple of seconds, the referee had pulled himself upright and even pretended nothing had happened. He clearly has nerves of steel.
Yeah, it looked like him in
It's one
the
of the most important in the
package.
world. It is thanks to these people that humanity still exists, but some of them, let's just say that they don't always help patients recover. When Ergotelis FC midfielder Leonardo Koutras was injured during a match, he was quickly put on a stretcher to be taken off the pitch, but the attempt to remove the player was a failure. The medical assistants were quickly dragging the player out, but one of them got tangled up and fell, dropping the poor player to the ground.
Oh, y'all gonna hurt this man more.
After a few seconds.
You gotta be
when
kidding
it
me.
seems nothing could get worse.
Oh, you gotta be
the
fucking-
unfortunate
bro, just
player
carry him
was
out.
literally thrown out off the field. Well, even if his injury wasn't serious, we're sure.
They literally just threw this guy around like a toy.
Just after that, you probably wouldn't want to visit any of these doctors. Anything can happen during a live broadcast, but what can happen during the live broadcast of the Grammy Awards ceremony? A ceremony that
Bow wow.
doesn't start time after time, despite all the hopes of host Chad Moss.
The 50th annual Grammy Awards are getting ready to start. Grammy Awards, I'm out of here, and it's almost about that time. Right about now.
Introducing new technologies is always a significant event for any company, especially if it's a package.
Yo, that's mad funny. He did that on live TV. He was telling us about it start. It never started.
It's like the future's already here. And of course, a moment like this is worth recording on camera, right? But something can always go wrong. In 2018, the Russian Post tested a package delivery drone. It was supposed to transport a package to a village 15 kilometers away. It would seem that nothing could go wrong, but the launch was not successful. The drone with a 2-kilogram load quickly gained altitude and crashed into the nearest building. The package and the building weren't affected.
That's definitely a
The drone
hazard.
was damaged beyond repair. It's said that a truly talented person is talented in everything. The famous soccer coach Jose Mourinho can be considered talented in everything that concerns soccer. But when it comes to hockey, everything changes. During the opening game of the Continental Hockey League, Mourinho suddenly couldn't keep balance and fell.
Oh, fuck.
In fact, all the famous coach had to do was throw the puck onto the ice and then leave the pitch. But it turns out that a red carpet on ice is pretty unstable.
Damn, that's
Luckily,
crazy.
Careful hockey players picked Mourinho up.
How you
and took him
fall?
back to the stands in one piece. It's reported that the coach was not injured. What can you expect from Spider-Man? Lightning-fast reflexes and the will to save anyone at any time of the day or night. But it turns out that things don't go according to this plan.
Damn, I haven't watched Spider-Man in years.
Good Morning America reporter Sarah Haynes pretended to faint in front of Spider-Man, apparently hoping that he'd catch her, but...
Catch her!
Sorry, darling. You know Gwen Stacy.
Nigga, that's not Spider-Man, that's an
In a
imposter.
couple of minutes,
Yeah.
Sarah had forgiven the hapless superhero, and the result is this funny video. Well, last but not
That's
least, a
funny.
video that can only cause one reaction.
Why he look like a
Anything
villain?
can happen in life. Really, anything. Sometimes deodorant can be the only salvation. But still, it's best not to do this in public. Please, just don't.
Nasty ass.
Are you look
Oh man, the perfume. Hey, just give yourself a little wash. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, yo, if you watch this part of the video, make sure you do like and subscribe, man. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. The same you gonna catch me in the next one. Peace.